Okay, so in today's update about VeChain, we are going to check out specifically this part of the price action and see what is happening, and can we say from this point maybe we're going to get a move down, or can we have some optimistic signs indicating this scenario may not happen, and instead from the current point or just a bit lower we are going to see some strong moves on the upside. So with that said, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a great time with your family and loved ones. And if you remember the last time that we talked about VeChain, I believe we were somewhere around these areas, and I said what we want to see is a consolidation pattern and at least one more move up in order for me to be able to say, you know what, in VeChain maybe we are having a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave impulsive structure off of the lowest low, suggesting the final bottom can be already in. So what happened? Pretty much that scenario. But the question is, can we say our move up is over already, or maybe this is just the beginning of another strong leg of this uptrend? Well, let's go on 15-minute chart and see what is happening and zoom in more. Okay, so I think we can all agree this is a correction structure on the downside, since in here we are having just constantly, as you can see, overlapping of the waves between our pullbacks. Also, this move up starting from this point looks a hell of a lot like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave impulsive structure. And if I just zoom in more, okay, we can all see that this is clearly an A, B, C in form of a zigzag. So what's the play in here? There is a chance that in VeChain we may have something like this, 5 up into a wave 1. This whole move might be just a correction for wave 2, and after it's over we may see another move up into wave 3 and 4 and 5, and the likely target for this move even can be somewhere around the 3.4 cents region, meaning from the current point there is a chance that in VeChain we may see another 25 to even 30% move on the upside. And that's why I think in the short term we need to follow the structure very closely and see what is happening in every single move. Now, I believe if this whole move is a correction, more likely than not is going to be in form of, let's go around here, an A, B, C, possibly a running flat or maybe an expanded flat, depending on whether we are going to take the low of our A leg or not. If we're going to take it, okay, this pattern is an expanded flat. If we are not going to take it, it's called a running flat. Nonetheless, subwaves are pretty much the same. ABC down into A, ABC, or maybe a WXY up, not really that important, into wave B, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave on the downside into our C. Let's go on the live chart, and maybe it's best to go on 5-minute time frame. And by the way, I don't in my own time usually go on such lower time frames, but this is for the sake of educational purposes, so I'm thinking it's fine. Okay, so we said it earlier, this is an ABC zigzag, followed by that I believe we can have another ABC on the upside, and maybe in VeChain we are having like a wave 1 to about this point, correction for wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down into wave 3, correction for 4, and we may see another move down into wave 5, and at that point that might be it, the end of our ABC flat. Now, if this scenario is happening in the next 24 hours in VeChain, you want to see a very strong and sharp move on the upside, something like this. If we get this one in VeChain, okay, at that point we can believe in our bullish possibility with a bit more confidence. What we do not want to see is a rather strong move down after completing this 5 wave, for example, something like this, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave on a higher degree. That could be a bit of a bearish sign, suggesting maybe we have completed a 5 wave up starting from the lowest low. And what happens after an impulse up? You know the answer, a correction structure on the downside. I'm going to say a relatively deep move down. So for the next 24 hours, all eyes should be on the short-term moves, and what you want to see again is a sharp move up in order to successfully go above this important region. Now, if you remember, in the previous update, we talked about specifically a bearish divergence, which was happening on H1 time frame in MACD. Let's just do this. Okay, there you go, right in here. And I said a bearish divergence by itself is a negative sign, but the moment that we manage to break the divergence line, that's actually going to be a great sign, indicating bulls still do have some power, and we are going to see a relatively strong and sharp move up. And as you can see right in here, we did break our divergence. Now, we did get a move up, but I'm not sure if this is enough. That's why I want to say in VeChain, again, maybe the bullish possibility is happening and we are going to see soon some strong moves on the upside again, especially because we did get a break of the divergence. Now, if you really want to know what is happening in like very short term, then okay, I guess you have to have your eyes on now this divergence on 30-minute time frame right in here. As you can see on the live chart, we are having higher highs. In MACD, we are having lower highs. So this is a negative divergence. And again, the moment that we see a break of this thing, you're going to see at that point some sharp moves on the upside on the live chart. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in VeChain. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.